Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. I'm back with another UFC prediction video. This time, UFC Fight Night, Sterling versus Zalal. This event goes down Saturday, April 25th, 2026. Prelims begin at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going down from the Meta Aplex in Las Vegas, Nevada. This main event just got announced last night. It was originally scheduled to be Brady versus Buckley. I had a video out for that event, but since the main event got canceled, I'm going to make a whole new video. And the main event is between Sterling and Zalal. So let's get into it, guys. First fight up, Alan Fry Jr. against Max Jimenez. Both these heavyweights are coming off losses, man. I did not think Fry looked that good. I mean, he did go 3 rounds with Gilherme Pat in his last fight. But, I don't know, man. Just looked a little slow on the feet. Max Jimenez, he looks like he's got some size at heavyweight, but he did look a little bit slow, I guess, or he got caught with Hoke, and I don't know if he landed anything. But he's got a lot of first-round finishes on his record. I think I'm going to side with Jimenez here to pick up the win. Davey Grant against Adrian Luna Martinetti. And again, man, he took a lot of damage. Martinetti took a lot of damage against Vlogden in that fight, man. And he's going up against a guy named Davey Grant, who I just think he's a savvy vet. He's tough to beat. You know, he's really improved his career. He's 40 years old. I'm going to side with Grant, but again, the UFC might be trying to get Martinetti a debut win here, but I'm going to side with Grant. Dumas against Jackson McVeigh. I don't know how both these guys are still on the UFC roster, but I'm going to side with McVeigh. Myro Bueno Silva against Michelle Montague. Bueno Silva, 4-fight losing streak, so I don't really know where she's at. UFC is giving her another opportunity to pick up the win here. Again, it's kind of a shallow division at bantamweight. Montague, 7-0. Obviously, the UFC is giving her a nice step up in competition here. 7-fight winning streak. He's only fought once in the UFC, picked up a win over Luana Carolina. I'm going to side with Montague here, but again, I don't really know too much about her. So it won't surprise me if Bueno Silva wins, but I'm going to side with Montague. Jafal Filo against Lucas Rocha. Man, I'm really impressed with Filo, man. This guy, he's fought some really good flyweights, and he's picking up some he's finishing some of these wins. Beat Clayton Carpenter by Kimura. You know, beat Ode Osborne, Perez. And Perez had him kind of hurt in that fight. And he showed some resilience. Again, he fought Mokaev when Mokaev was in the UFC. And that was his debut fight. So, again, this guy's a really good fighter, man. Really good grappler. Rocha, 1-fight winning streak, 25 years old. Coming off a win over Stuart Nickel. Again, I don't really consider that too impressive. But I'm going to side with Filo here. Dumont against Jocelyn Edwards. Really good fight. This might set up the next contender at bantamweight after the Nunes-Harrison fight plays out. But I'm going to side with Dumont here. But again, Edwards, she's on a 4-fight winning streak. Dumont's on a 6 or 7-fight winning streak. So, really good fight here. But I'm going to side with Dumont. Montel Jackson against Hani Barcelos. Again, really interesting fight. Barcelos, I'm sure, is going to try to drag this to the ground. He's kind of resurrected his UFC career, too, man. There was a while where, like I said, he lost 4 out of 5. But he's really resurrected his career. Montel Jackson, coming off that disappointing loss to Figueiredo in Brazil. Again, that was a fight that was kind of set up for him to kind of win and elevate himself in the bantamweight rankings. He just couldn't get it done. And, again, I think this is more of a fight that he can win. I expect Montel Jackson to pick up the win here. But again, it'll be really interesting if he's improved his takedown defense, because I'm sure Barcelos is going to try to drag this to the ground. But my pick will be Jackson. Rodolfo Vieira against Eric Mecanico. And Mecanico on a 1-fight losing streak, 35 years old. I don't know why this fight's on the main card. Again, he showed some resilience, I guess, didn't lose to Susurkayev until the 3rd round. Vieira, again, he's coming off a knockout loss to Bo Nickel. Both these guys are in their mid-30s. I don't know what the UFC gets by matching them up against each other. Don't think it should be on the main card. I'm going to side with Vieira, but again, just not a whole lot of faith or a whole lot of interest in this fight. Aljamain Sterling against Yusuf Zalal. The original main event was Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. Kind of disappointed that fight fell off, and I guess that's getting moved to the UFC 328 card, but man, I'd rather see that as a headliner. Again, I think these guys should have had their own main event on a different card, or reschedule the Brady Buckley for another main event. But again, we're getting this Sterling versus Zalal, which is an interesting matchup, man. They both have similar skills. I think Sterling's number 5 in the rankings, Zalal's number 7, I believe, in the featherweight, in the official UFC featherweight rankings. Zalal, 8-fight winning streak, 29 years old. Again, wins over Josh Emmett, Qatar Shore. So he's getting a lot of finishes, man. But this is a 5-round fight, so that's the main worry here. Sterling, he's fought the higher level of competition, no doubt. 36 years old, coming off a win over Brian Ortega, where Ortega couldn't even make weight. Lost to Mafsar in a really close fight, beat Calvin Qatar. So again, really interesting fight. I don't think the UFC wants Sterling to get back to the top of the featherweight division. Really good fight, man. I think Sterling's going to be a favorite here, so I think I will side with the Zalal side. But again, can't fault anybody for taking Sterling. Sterling's got the 5-round experience. This could just be a kind of a boring striking fight, if neither guy can get each other down. But hey, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Just wish they would reschedule Brady Buckley for another main event, because I think both those guys are main event fighters. I believe these guys are as well. I kind of thought they would make this for maybe the May 30th card or something, but no, they made it for April 25th. So again, guys, my picks: Zalal, Vieira, Jackson, Dumont, Filho, Montague, McVeigh, Grant, and I'm going with Jimenez.